guys, welcome to Icons TV here on Urban TV. We're hanging out at Icons and we're hanging out with Dustin from Skullcandy, one of the coolest brands around. How you doing, Dustin? Dustin? It's all cool. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Unboxing here at Icons.
This is awesome.
Couldn't hear a word I was saying, so I gather that's what noise cancelling is all about.
Correct, yeah. So obviously the product that I had on my head was our new Venue headphone. It's the newest edition, one of the newest addition to our over-ear product lineup. It's probably our pinnacle product in the moment when it comes to price point. It is a noise cancelling headphone. So obviously, just jumping straight into it, the concept of noise cancelling is an ideal product for people traveling. You know, you get on that airplane, the engine's going, that hum in the background. So what noise cancelling effectively does is it plays a frequency back into your ears, which cancels out any.
You can switch that on and off. Eh?
You can switch it on and off. So there's a button which is on this particular product called Active Noise Cancelling (ANC), and essentially what it is, you can go from normal headphone listening where you have got surround sound, you've got some sound that seeps in, enjoying your music, and then you switch it onto noise cancelling, which cuts out all that outside noise, and you literally go into a silent environment. The thing about this product is obviously staying core to our consumer. Our consumer is very different. This product's actually got something really cool in called monitor mode. So with environments, shared environments, things like Uber, things like people sharing office environments, housing environments, dorm rooms, what monitor mode allows you to do is to put the headphones in monitor mode, and it actually still allows you to hear. So you can enjoy your content, you can enjoy what's going on around you in an office environment, but like you did to me, trying to get my attention, if you talk to me, the headphones will actually pick it up. So Skullcandy, it's an amazing story. It's the brainchild of a guy named Rick Eldon. He is an action sports pioneer, entrepreneur. He's always been involved in the action sports industry, from snowboard bonding companies to apparel brands to all sorts of different things. And while riding on a chairlift in his back garden, which is Park City, Utah, which is the mecca for snowboarding in the world, one of the top destinations of things like the Winter Olympics there. And Rick was sitting there trying to navigate, doing some work and a powder day. Back then there weren't things like smartphones. And the first product actually wasn't a headphone. It was a product called The Link. And what it was back in the day when you had your old analog phone in your pocket and you had your music iPod back in the day playing in your other pocket, what it allowed him to do was be out there on the mountain enjoying a powder day and still taking calls. So while he was listening to his music on the chairlift, you couldn't take gloves off, you couldn't do all this other stuff, you couldn't navigate between your music and your phone calls, which he plugged his phone in, plugged his headphones in, or plugged his iPod in. Headphones came afterwards, and it allowed him to switch between the two devices while going up the chairlift. The brand eventually found its home in the headphone space, and headphones was more attractive as a business and as a future for what he had discovered. And again, there was nothing for that core consumer. There was black and grey Japanese brands up and down a mountain where kids are decked head to toe. It was like looking at that consumer, seeing kids wearing cool caps. They had all these cool brands that they identified with. And audio, it was during the launch of the iPod. It was when that whole music thing became really important, and you could carry your 20,000 songs in your pocket. And the moment that movement took off, there was no brand connecting what was in your pockets to what was going through your ears and
to your apparel.
Yeah, 100%. So our core business in South Africa and anywhere around the world will always be that action sports lifestyle. That is the DNA of our brand, and it's where we live. You will always find us in a surf shop, skate shop, snowboard shop. We'll always support those events. As the brand evolved and as quality evolved and as our exposure to this sort of category evolved, we started getting the calls because we were doing the events. We were involved in the music side of these events and DJs and all of that. As the popularity of that scene exploded, guys wanted to identify with cooler brands. We've partnered with guys like Mixmaster Mike over the years. So it's always trying to keep that balance between action sports and core sports and music that is relevant to our consumer, while branching out into these more professional type avenues.
And a very iconic logo.
Yeah. I mean, the logo is what it is. It's amazing. It's, whether it's a trade show in the arse end of the world or somewhere,
You'll know the brand when you
guys
see
walk by, Skullcandy, and it's whether it's a Chinaman that can't speak anything, or I'm in Africa or wherever I go, it's been amazing.